Welcome to the Wandering Gamer Podcast, your source for gaming, technology, and culture from all around the world. You can find us at thewanderinggamer.com, at The Wandering G on Twitter, and I just set up a Facebook page, so you can search on Facebook for The Wandering Gamer. And I am Duty420. Welcome to the third episode, and with me is the always beautiful, pretty girl, LGS. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Hi, it's me again.
You looking good today?
Thank you.
All right, so today, this is going to be the first episode we actually make a title for. And the title is going to be Why We Game.
Why we game?
Yes. Why do we
Why?
game? Well, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
Why do you think we game?
For me,
Mm-hmm.
killing time.
Killing time. All right, well, we'll definitely talk about it, and we'll all find out why we play games.
Why you play games?
You'll see. All right, so once again, I'm Duty420. I got an email, and people said they don't know how to spell duty.
Really?
Yeah, so DUDIE 420. All right, some people thought it was duty, DUTY, or DOODIE. DUDIE 420. It's my PlayStation Network name.
Oh, do you think they will search for you and play games with
Well,
you together?
I got an email about it, so they were trying to search for me. They didn't know how to spell it.
Anyone search for me?
I don't know. All right, you can email us at fanmail at thewanderinggamer.com for both me and the pretty girl LGS. Feel free to email us, and feel free to review us on iTunes. We're on iTunes, SoundCloud, on the website. You can find our podcast. So we're all over the place now. Getting big. We're trying to. All right. So today we're going to talk about some gaming news, some games that just came out. We're going to talk about some hackers. We're going to talk about why we game. And before we do that, we just had the holiday. What holiday was that?
Yes.
Spring Festival.
Yes, very tiring.
Chinese New Year. So what did you do for Chinese New Year?
Eating.
What kind of food did you eat?
Delicious food. Or Chinese delicious foods.
Chinese delicious food?
Yeah.
What's Chinese? What kind of...
But actually, I want to be a vegetarian next year, so
Why?
because I want to eat more healthy.
Now, they say vegetarians have the best sex.
Sex?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know about that.
So that has nothing to do with it?
I don't know.
Yeah, they say vegetarians and vegans, they have better sex than
So-
meat eaters.
Are you a vegetarian?
No,
Oh,
I must have
I'm
horrible sex
surprised.
then. Yeah, and so you were traveling during the holiday, right?
Yes.
How was it?
Oh,
Was it busy?
it is busy and always delayed,
Yeah.
I have to wait at the airport for like almost 10 hours.
10 hours.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. But China's like that. Every time I took a flight in China, it's never been on time. Never once have I taken off when it was supposed to.
Yeah, so it's very tiring.
Yeah, I had a few friends, they showed me pictures of like the airport and the taxi
So
lines and they're
crowded.
traveling.
Yes.
There are, like thousands of thousands of people there.
We're famous for population, so
Yeah. But like in America for the holidays, a lot of people go from small towns maybe to the bigger cities to see their family. And I think in China, the older generations, they're all from smaller towns. So everyone goes from the big cities back to their smaller hometowns. So like this city is pretty big, but then it's super quiet during the New Year, during the Chinese New Year.
I like it better.
So you went home to see your family. Mm-hmm. That's nice. Got to see your friends.
Yes.
Stayed out of trouble. Yeah, I spent the Chinese New Year. I spent it with my two friends. I went to their place, and they're very nice. They graciously invited me over, and I want to thank them for that. They we had dinner with them. I had dinner with them, and then we we watched some fireworks. At midnight, we lit off a whole bunch of firecrackers. I think there's like 2,000 of them in like one roll.
Yes, and usually we go to the temple to pray for the next year.
Yeah, I went to a temple too right after midnight.
Yes.
And it was so packed. And you get the incense and you light them on fire and then you pray with them.
Yes.
And there are so many people that all the sticks of the incense caught on fire and there's flames like 5 feet high. The fire department was there just to keep dousing out the fires from the incense.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was really cool.
I like it. I like the temple.
Yeah, and I have some pictures on the website under the culture section of
Yeah.
what I did for the Chinese
I
New
saw
Year.
that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, did you see the video?
It's very loud.
Yeah.
I don't like crack fires.
Firecrackers?
No. I don't
Yeah,
like
it was like maybe 30
It hurts my
seconds
ears.
of just continuous.
Yes. It hurts my ears. I don't like that.
Yeah, well, you're Chinese. You should be used to it.
So what?
Like first time I came to
I'm
China.
a Chinese who doesn't like, firecrackers.
No, first time I came to China, like people were setting off firecrackers,
Mm-hmm.
and like people would even turn their head. They didn't jump. They're just like walking down the street, just like
Ew.
nothing happened.
Oh my god.
Every time I hear it, I'm like, "Whoa, what's that?"
Yeah, I will be like that.
I think it's very cool. But I really enjoyed it. I had some good food, took some good pictures.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food in China
No, during the
during the holiday.
yeah.
What is special holiday food? I know everyone makes sausages.
Sausages?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but besides that, I don't know what is Spring Festival food.
Dumplings.
Dumplings. Oh, I did have dumplings. I got to make my own dumplings, but they came out so ugly.
Oh no! Don't call them ugly.
Why?
It's art.
Art?
You make art dumplings.
I made some ugly art. But the people I was with, the mother and the wife of the family, she made this so pretty.
I can make that so pretty.
And mine were just like, "Ugh, I'm a dumpling. It's so ugly."
Dumpling monster.
Yeah. They said, it doesn't matter as long as it, closes and it
Yes.
doesn't open up in the water,
Uh-huh.
which I guess I did a good job. I didn't complain about that.
Yeah.
But they tasted good. So I want to try to make my own dumplings now. I want to try that.
Okay.
I think
Maybe
I
I
might.
can teach you how to make, pretty dumplings.
Yeah. The folding is the hard part.
Yeah.
I think making it like they were saying, you can make it out of anything. If you got any food, just cut it up real small and throw it in the dumpling thing, and you can make dumplings out of literally anything.
Yes.
I had dumplings the other day. I bought frozen, but they were made out of kimchi. The Korean, Korean
yeah.
cabbage.
Yes.
So you can make it out of anything, and I want to try that. I want to make lamb dumplings.
Okay. I love the lamb dumplings. I love it.
Yeah. So I want to try to do that.
So why we eat dumplings in Spring Festival?
I have no idea.
Okay. So you've seen that dumplings, right? The shape of it.
Yes.
It looks like the old money
Old money.
in our history.
Oh.
So we eat that. It means we wish to make more money next year.
Okay. Now, I know people used to put like a coin or like
Yes.
a metal coin inside of
Yes.
one of them, and if you got it, it
Or
was
maybe
like lucky.
bones.
Bones.
Yes.
Yes, because the perfect thing to be eating, and not knowing about is nettle or bones. Yes, that's very safe, right?
No, we put that for it's called lucky. So, so it's just a way to improve your lucky one.
Yeah, but what a lot of people don't know about Chinese food is there's bones in everything.
Oh,
Lots
I hate that.
and lots of
So
bones.
we're in Sichuan, right? So we like to eat rabbit. This is rabbit famous for they have lots of bones. No, I don't like that.
No?
No.
Yeah, but I never realized how much bones they actually put. Like, just take a chicken, chop, 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 and just bones and everything. Like in America, we're a bunch of fat asses, so we just scarf down our food.
I don't like bones.
Yeah, so you can't do that
They
here.
just take too much work to eat them. So I just choose not to eat the meat with bones.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I like meat without the bones. Even though I do think the meat with the bones tastes better.
Oh, the only The only food I eat with bones is rib.
Is what?
Rib.
Ribs. Oh yeah. Well, that's easy. They're huge bones. You're not gonna choke on that.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know if
Listen.
yeah. There's some
Fireworks,
fireworks
yes.
and firecrackers going on outside right now. So,
Happy Spring Festival.
yes. So if you can hear it, that's
It's
why
a-
there's all this little popping sounds. Yeah. So how long does Spring Festival last?
I talk about we prepare for the Spring Festival
when's the-
for almost 1 week.
Yeah, but when's the last day of it? Lantern Festival, right?
Yes,
What day is that?
officially. Some Chinese calendar, January 15th.
January 15th.
Yes.
January?
Yes.
January. No. When's the regular calendar day?
Regular? It's March.
March what?
I don't know.
March something.
Someday, yeah.
Yeah. So there's like another week of it, right?
Another week?
March is in like a week.
Oh, it's March 5th, I guess.
Okay, so March 5th is the
Or
last
4th.
day
Yeah.
of the new year.
For celebrating, yes.
Yeah. So a lot of shops are still closed here.
Yeah, but commercial will come back around 7th.
Okay.
Chinese calendar, though.
All right. Well, that's good because, I went out today and I was looking to get a few things. Everywhere is closed. I mean, there's like a few shops that are open, some street vendors.
Still very crowded around that street near the temple. Very popular,
Yeah, the temple, there's a lot of people
Yeah, a
there.
lot of food, snacks,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you just ate one of snacks and you almost cry, right?
Oh, yeah. I ate the super spicy noodle. And I love spicy food. I used to hate spicy food when I was a kid. Like when I was growing up, I hated spicy food.
Me too.
But now I love it. And I haven't put like extra peppers on
Yes.
it. And it was so spicy. My eyes were watering. But I like it. Like it hurts, but I like it, I guess I'm a little bit of a masochist. But it's so good. I love those spicy noodles. My favorite food, though, you're asking what's my favorite food for the holiday, but my favorite Chinese food is lao ma chao shou.
Oh.
Very spicy. Like chao shou is almost like dumplings, but like thinner
Yeah,
skin.
Thinner skin and more stuffing.
Yeah, and I love it. Oh, so good. I'm getting hungry now. I am a little hungry
Okay,
now.
let's skip this.
All right, so some of the game news I want to talk about is before I talked about the game, The Order 1886 was coming out.
Yes.
It came out February 20th. It was developed by Ready at Dawn Studios, and it just came out February 20th. It's a PS4 exclusive, so it's only for the PlayStation 4. And I was telling you, it's supposed to be like, a very beautiful game. It's supposed to be very detailed. It's supposed to be very good. The reviews came out, got horrible reviews.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't get it yet. I was going to get it, but I heard before the game came out, they gave it to a tester, and he finished the game in 5 hours. That is so short.
Yes.
I mean, that's like 2.5 hours before work, 2.5 hours after work. You beat the game in one day. I mean, that's nothing.
Disappointed?
I am a little disappointed. If the story is very good, I don't mind too much. But I heard it was just super short, and this was before it came out. So I was like, I'll wait till the reviews came out. And so 3 reviews I have. One from IGN. They gave it a 6.5 out of 10 stars. GameSpot gave it 5 out of 10 stars, so half. I mean, that's pretty bad. And Metacritic gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And a lot of IGN, they said the story was just, it was all right. Everybody said the game is super beautiful, but everyone just said the story and the gameplay is just common.
Well, don't put your expectation too high.
Yeah, I mean, they all say the graphics are, world class. It's like top of the line graphics. It's beautiful to look at. But the gameplay is just done over and over. It's nothing new. The graphics are new. The story, like the plot, most games now take place in the future. This takes place in the past, in London in 1886.
Oh,
But
also?
besides that, it's like, still same old, same old. Instead of shooting robots, you're shooting, werewolves.
Shooting zombies?
No zombies in this. That's the thing. Like, they didn't want to make a zombie thing, so they made it like a werewolf or a worgen. I don't really know the difference. Someone's probably going to write me an email, yell at me, worgens are this and werewolves are this. How don't you know that? But you face the werewolves or the worgens, and I guess people too. And there's a lot of stuff where you don't do anything. You just there's like a long cut scene. So like a long computer animated scene. Then you walk down a hall. Then you go to another computer cut scene. Then you walk down the hall, another cut scene.
Oh.
And you spend so much time doing that. And a lot of people don't mind that because, I could put the remote down. I could go grab, a drink, a beer or something, go get some food and come back. But then they put in QTEs, quick time events, which means you might have to press triangle or square or R1 just randomly in the thing to dodge someone or block something or to continue with the story. And so you can't even put the controller down. So you might be waiting 5 minutes during this, this animation. And then, now I got to pick up the controller and press something and put it back down for another 5 minutes. So a lot of people complained at that.
Yeah, that's
And I'm actually a little bit disappointed at that. I really wanted to get this game. It has so much hype. And then there's the rumor about it was completed in 5 hours. And that's okay, well, maybe they just, didn't look through everything and did a speed run, try to get done as fast as possible. And then it comes out the story isn't that good. It's very common. It's beautiful, but, there's nothing really new. They didn't innovate gameplay at all. And I think that's what a lot of people were looking for. Yeah, so I'm a little disappointed about that. And I really wanted to get the game. But it might be one of those games that I rent. And I was telling you before, I rent them and then I try to beat them and return them. So I don't really have to pay for anything.
Yes.
Not rent them, but I buy them used and then return them to the shop. Yeah. And so there's another game that came out. It's called Evolve by Turtle Rock Studios. It came out February 10th. Do you know what Evolve means?
You tell me.
So Evolve is when a animal, evolution. It goes from one, humans evolved from, apes or chimpanzees or whatever. And so this is about a monster. And the monster starts off weak and small, has to eat things and evolve and get stronger and stronger.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And then it's a monster versus 4 humans. Yeah.
So only one versus 4.
Yes, 1 versus 4.
Wow.
And so the reason why I like this game is because it's more than just 1 versus 1 or 4 versus 4, 8 versus 8, 16 versus 16.
It's uneven.
Yeah, it's one monster versus 4 humans. And the monster starts off, a little weak. But it gets stronger and stronger. Eventually, it's going to be stronger than 1 human.
Yeah,
Maybe
I guess
even 2
so.
humans.
I guess so.
And so there's a lot of cooperation that you need to do if you're the humans. But you get to play either as the monster or as a human, which I think is cool. It's good versus bad, cops versus robbers, but it's a little bit different than that. Who's to say the monster is bad? It's just a monster. It's just a wild animal, pretty much.
Just like a very, a war between human and monster.
Yeah. And so I don't like to think of the monster as bad. If you went into another planet, the game takes place on another planet. You go to another planet and there's a wild animal and it just starts killing all the humans. Well, it's you came to their land. They're the top predator.
Yeah.
Shit like that happens. And so it's not really good versus bad, but it's just one monster versus 4 humans. And so the humans, they have to work together. Each of them get different abilities. One could be a healer. One could slow down the monster.
Oh, I like that skill.
Yeah, one will have a super strong weapon, but it might be very slow. And so if the monster could run very fast, he won't be able to hit it. So you need to work with someone that can slow it down so you can hit it. And then if the monster attacks you, you need a healer that can heal you. You need someone else that can help give you other powers. And so the 4 people have to work together. And the one monster has to hide from them. He has to break them up. So you really have to strategize on both sides of the field. If you're a monster, you you got to strategize on how to get the humans. If you're the humans, you have to work together on how to get the monster. You have to hunt him. The monster could just run away. It's fast. It's big. And so you have to track it down. And while you're tracking it down, he might be tracking you.
Yes.
So I think that's pretty cool. Because I never really played a game where you're like the animal and you have to, the hunter's coming after you.
I used to play a Chinese game. And it says you need to start a team and to kill the boss.
Okay.
So I consider the boss is a monster in that game. And for human beings, is a little team.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like teamwork. But if you let me to choose to become which side, I think I like monster better.
Yeah, me too. I'd rather be the monster. Why would you want to be the monster?
Scary.
You like to be scary?
Yes.
Are you a scary girl?
I'm a cute girl, if I have to say.
I would like to be the monster too, because I like to do a little bit more strategizing on how to break up the 4 humans and get them one by one.
So, do you know exactly what talents they have right now?
For the humans,
Uh-huh.
I believe there's one that gives you health.
Health, yes.
There's one that like does traps and slows the
Trap,
monsters
slow
down.
speed,
I guess there's probably like a tank, so someone that's very strong.
tank, very, very strong.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know what a tank is, right?
Yes.
It's big and it has big weapons, but it's not fast.
And the last,
I'm not sure what else there is.
can hurt the monster very well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe like a DPS. Like it doesn't
yes,
do
DPS.
doesn't do a lot of damage at once, but
Yeah.
DPS damage per second. It could keep hitting. Like a tank hits
yes.
once, then it has to reload and
Yes,
shoot again,
yes.
and then reload. DPS is bam, 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 bam.
Okay, so if you're a monster, which one you will kill first?
Probably the healer. Always go after the healer.
Healer? Healer is
Someone that gives you health.
me too.
So like I play World of Warcraft.
Uh-huh.
And I play usually like 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3 arenas. And it's always go after the healer. Get the healer down first. The first person you go after.
So when I was playing a game like that, role play, I always get down first.
You're the healer.
Yes.
Oh, man. You effed up there.
Oh, yes. But at the end, I have very, good equipment. I don't feel hurt if they hit me.
Yeah.
So I've become very famous healer in that,
Yeah.
area.
And so I even had a mod for World of Warcraft that was it's called Kill the Healer. And so it will scan the 2 people or the 3 people and tell you which one's the healer. And you put like a big target over them. Say, get this one first. And you, like
That's
let you
why
know.
I always, when I start to play the game, I always first want to be killed.
Yeah.
I'm so upset.
Yeah, that's why. Because you kill the healer, they
But
can't regenerate
if
their
you're
health.
very good at healer, you are the superhero. You
Yeah.
can save the team.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I played with healers that have like super good gear. No matter what, you can spend
Yes,
so much time on them.
yes.
They won't go down.
Yes, and before you get hurt, get it down, its teammates will kill you. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. And even one famous, very good healer, it can keep herself safe, and it can kill you.
Yeah,
So I think that's cool. So
Yeah,
I always play healer in any role play games.
yeah. So if I was the monster, I go after the healer first, and then maybe they say there's just the 3: the healer, the trapper,
Trapper,
the tank, or the 4, and the DPS. What would you do next?
DPS.
DPS. Yeah, I'd probably do the DPS because the trapper, I'd probably leave the trapper for last. The one that could slow you down.
I probably heard the tank last.
Well, yeah, because I played like World of Warcraft. I was in arenas where just the person who has a lot of the mages, they could stick you in ice and make you stay still. I'd be with them, be like 2-on-1 or 1-on-1, and it's so hard to get them. They just keep stopping you and blinking away,
Yeah,
and then you
yeah,
go
yeah.
back after them, stopping you, blink,
yes,
go
yes.
invisible.
I like that skill. I like it. So I think the games I used to play is Chinese traditional style, and the healer can have so many skills, can stop you,
Yeah.
can frozen you. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, like in World of Warcraft, I play a mage.
Oh,
So I have the freeze.
yes. So at last, no one can touch me.
Yeah.
And I can I can hit them when he's frozen by me. So
Yeah.
I feel so good.
But I think mages in World of Warcraft, their ability to stop people is not as great as other ones. Like rogues, they could sap you and you just sit there. You can't even
Yeah, you
move.
can do.
Yeah.
I love that skill.
No.
It's awesome. But for reasonable, that skills have a very long time period to
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah. I remember before they fixed it, like in World of Warcraft, there's like one of the abilities, and you could like stop someone for like 30 seconds. This was a while ago. And everyone's complaining like, and over you stop them for 30 seconds.
Yes.
And then we'll cut in half. You do it again, stop them for 15 seconds. And you do it again, stop them for like 7 seconds. And then, you're getting close to a minute. And the matches usually last like, 45 seconds to a minute. You can spend the whole match not moving at all. And so that's a big problem. I think with video games, especially new games or when patches or add-ons come out, one of the things you can't really test for is how a large population is going to use them. So you could think everything's going to be fair, but until you see millions of people actually doing it, you're going to say, oh, we never thought that people would do it this way. Our testers really never did it that way. And so I know it's like a lot of problems. Even in Destiny, they're talking about like no one uses pulse rifles. And so now they want to buff up the pulse rifle, make it stronger, and bring down everything else. And then there's a hand cannon, which is like a revolver, and they want to take away the ability. Like a lot of people use that for like sniping. Like the range doesn't diminish on it at all, which is like stupid. There's no reason why a handgun should be better than a sniper rifle at long distance.
Yes.
And so they're going to change that. They're going to make it the further away you get, the less powerful it's going to be.
Yeah.
Because they never thought, they're like, okay, if people see, a revolver, they're going to use it close up.
Yeah. The master is always among,
Yeah. And so I think that's pretty cool, that whole idea of 1 versus 4.
Yes.
And then another game I just got was DOA, Dead or Alive.
5?
Fighting, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, DOA 5, The Last Round. You played that game.
Yes.
Yeah, we played a little bit together today.
I'm not good at that anymore. It's so violent.
It's not
I'm
violent.
more vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
Well, yes. It's so violent.
Awesome. Wait until Mortal Kombat comes out. That's going to be violent. I think it's so cute.
That hurts when I see them, doing that action. Oh, that's hurt.
So what do you see when you see those big old tickle bitties bouncing around on the girls?
Oh, that's, do these things.
Well, that's what dude things, guy things.
Yes.
What do you think is a girl? Good or bad?
Good.
Good. Yeah, nice.
Still, that's hurt.
Well, I like the game. First of all, it's a good fighting game.
Very detailed.
Yeah, it's very detailed. Jiggle physics.
Jelly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Is there any teenagers listening?
Well, I like any game you could put, naked women, not naked, but, scantily clad women fighting each other. And then one of the moves I show you, there's like a titty punch in it. Girl takes both her fists.
Oh, that's
Titty
hurt.
punch, bam.
That's hurt.
Hell yeah, if someone titty punched you, that would hurt. But they're hitting, digital versus digital. That doesn't hurt. Maybe, yeah, I guess, like if I see someone get like hit in the nuts, I look at it, I'm like, ooh.
Yes.
So it might be the same for you, I never thought of it that way. Like if someone punches me in the chest, it's not going to hurt as much as if someone punches you in the chest.
Nuts.
Falcon punch.
That's hurt.
Yeah, so I like the game because it's free. There's 2 versions of it. There's the free to play, and then there's the paid version. And so you get 6 characters on the free one,
That's not bad.
and you get every mode except story mode. Which, if you just want a fighting game to play casually, story mode doesn't really mean much, especially for fighting games. I think story mode on most fighting games is lacking because they know most people just want to play against their
Fight.
friends, play online.
Yeah.
You could do a tag team, like an old wrestling. You tag the guy, then they come in, then you tag them out, and you go back in.
Yes.
Or you could play 2 versus 2 that way, 1 versus 1.
2 versus 2, you can go in
Yeah.
the competition anytime you want.
Yeah. And so I think that's pretty cool.
Yes.
And so I really like that game so far. And it got pretty good reviews too. Like I was saying how bad the reviews were for the Order 1886. I forgot what the reviews were for Dead or Alive 5, but it got better reviews than that. So this game with all the the fighting game with the women, the big boobied women in it, got better reviews than than the serious game. And also Evolve got pretty good reviews. Evolve got excellent reviews. IGN gave it 9 out of 10.
Wow.
GameSpot gave it 8 out of 10.
That's good.
And Metacritic gave it 4 out of 5.
Oh.
Yeah, so it got a lot of better reviews. It's a different type of game, and I do want to pick that up. The reason why I didn't pick up the Order 1886, like I was saying, is that, there's a rumor that it only got the 5 hours of gameplay. And so this one I do want to pick up. I wasn't sure how it was going to work out, but a lot of people said it's awesome. I do want to check that out myself. And so before I get to the main topic of why we game, I want to talk about hackers.
Oh, hackers. I heard one of really big news recently. And that's cool.
Yeah. What did you hear?
About high-tech stealing.
Yes. So I first heard this during the holiday. I saw it on like a little thing on the bottom of CNN.
So where is happened?
It happened in America.
Oh.
But the hacking group, they say, was from Russia, some other parts of like Eastern Europe, and some people from China. They always blame China. Like they said, oh, it was mostly people from Russia and Ukraine, and blah, 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 and China. So I don't know if it's really from China or if they just say that.
Oh.
Yeah, in America, we always blame China. They're hacking on us and stuff like that.
Yes, internet safety, security.
Yeah, and so these hackers, they stole 1 billion billion with a B dollars.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so in RMB, Chinese money, that's over $6 billion. And the way they did it is they hacked into Staples, which is the office supply store. They sell, pens and papers and crap like that. And they were able to get into the banks also. And so someone that had an account with the bank, they look at their account, they say, okay, this person has $1,000 in here. Then they hack the bank side, give them $10,000. So now their account goes from 1,000 to 10,000.
And
this is the regular people.
nine.
Then they steal the 9,000.
Oh, so they just steal money from the bank account.
Yes. I mean, I'm sure some people got their stuff taken, but a lot of it was they were stealing from the bank. They were adding 9,000 to the people's bank accounts, then taking it from there. So when the ordinary people, when they looked at their bank, their thing stays the same. And so they're saying, oh, everything looks fine here. I'm not gonna, call anyone and say, are you sure my thing is supposed to be 1,000 when it was 1,000 yesterday? No one's gonna do that. I'm not exactly sure how they found out. And the way for the bank to check if they have the virus is like a super simple thing. So I don't know how these banks, got it in there. It's like, check this folder. If there's a file named this, you have it. Like there should be people that do that like 20 times a day at a bank. Yeah. So I think the bank's effed up there. But as long as they're not stealing a lot of money from like regular people, because the banks screw over people all the time. Giving bad loans, like they give out loans, they know the people can't pay just so they can take their stuff and get a little bit more money that way.
Car.
Yeah, they want to take your house, your car. And so if they're taking money from the bank and not hurting anyone, I don't care. Don't bother me. They take my money. I'm mad at them, but they take the bank's money. It's like, all right, cool. They give me some of the. They should spread the money out. They
For
stole
the holiday.
yeah, they stole $1 billion, right? I think the best way to never get caught is to just start
I'll make
sending people.
everyone share the cake.
Yeah, like everyone gets like $1,000. If I was a cop, I'll go on to the next case. Give this to someone else. It's not my job.
Okay.
Civil
I
activism.
got that.
But there's like 3 types of hackers. Black hats, which do the bad stuff, steal the money. White hats, which is like hackers, but they work for companies to try to figure out where the vulnerabilities are. So they like try to hack into a company, but they work for the company. They say, okay, this is where we need more security. This is where we need to write better code.
Oh, for testing.
Yeah.
Like evil fight for evil.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then they have, I guess they're called gray hats, or I think,
great.
like, between white and black. They're like mercenaries. So
So
they
it
get a job with the
depends.
company, they'll help the company. They get a job
It
with the
depends
hacker
who
group, they'll help
hired
them.
them.
Yeah.
So do you think hackers play games?
Well, I think stereotypically, hackers are geeky people and geeky people play games. And usually they're young. I mean, if you work on a computer, you do everything on a computer.
Yes.
You might play computer games.
Start from computer games.
Yeah.
So maybe I think that's one of reasons why we game.
Why?
Practice.
Practice hacking? I don't think that's a reason.
Most of hackers, they say, oh, this is fun. This is cool. I can do that. Oh, so maybe that's, start from playing games and eventually he become a hacker at last.
Yeah, so now I want to get into why we play games, the main part of what I want to talk about today. Why we play games.
Why we play games.
I play games. So like the short answer, and I think most people's short answers is it's fun, right? Kill time.
Yeah,
I like to do
kill
it.
time.
It's fun. It's interesting. If I got nothing else to do, it's pretty cool. I mean, even like adults now. I know adults that play mobile phone games. They play the games, on their phone. It's not, playing a computer game or, a console game, but they're still playing games. And a lot of people play it because it fulfills a need. It's fun, it's entertaining, and it's interesting. It gives you stimulus. So say you're at home alone, it's snowing a lot outside. My hometown was very cold these past few days. Negative 23 degrees.
Oh, so it's a very good way, good exercise inside, indoors.
Yeah, it exercises your mind.
Oh.
It doesn't really exercise your heart unless you got, one of those games you got to get up and do stuff. But it gives you stimulus. It gives you something to do. It lets you explore different choices. Lets you make different decisions and lets you see the outcome without actually having to do something in real life.
Oh.
So it lets you try new things. You could explore your good side. You could explore your evil side. Like the fighting game. I could be a schoolgirl and titty punch another schoolgirl, right?
You're
Falcon puncher.
freaky.
Yeah.
Did you just spill out your secret?
Well, maybe. A little freak.
It's a lot freak.
Freaks come out at night. But so you get to explore different sides of you. Shooting games. You get to shoot, people, bad guys or good guys. You could Grand Theft Auto. You could steal a car, run it into people. That's not something you're going to do in real life, but you get to like vent. You get to explore different ways of doing things.
So a person inside is more complicated than what he looks like.
Yeah, always. I mean, everybody has different feelings, but in society, you got to act a certain way.
Yeah.
There's
so
a lot of
behave
times.
the rules.
Yeah, I'm sure there's people you meet and she's like, oh, I don't like them. I want to smack them in the face.
Yes.
But you're not going to smack them.
Yes.
But you could go home and play, a game. And, oh, that looks like the person I hate.
Yes.
Beat them up in the game.
Yes.
Like, yes, what you did.
I like that. Yes. When I play the fighting game, I always make the one I'm hitting is the one I hated.
Yeah.
So
So, games are almost a safe area for us to explore these different, options.
That's good. I think we need that.
Yeah, I think we need it too. I think
Especially the more and more freaky things happen in in society.
Yeah.
So,
I think in another episode I'm going to talk more about, whenever there's like a mass killing in America, a lot of people go like, "Oh, what about the violent video games?" I'm going to say that for another episode. But even a lot of researchers say, playing video games is a good thing. And so it's a safe area. You could try new decisions without making much consequence. You could explore different options, and that's good for you.
yeah.
And there's a book called Glued to Games, How Video Games Draw Us In and Hold Us Spellbound. It's by Richard Ryan and Scott Rigby.
Wow.
And so they go almost into the science, the psychology of why we play games. And there's 3 main reasons. First is competence. All right, so first off is competence. Second reason is autonomy.
Autonomy.
And third is relatedness.
Oh.
All right, so competence means like how good you are at something. You're mastering the game.
Yes. Yeah.
You're learning new things and you're getting better at it. You're growing stronger. You're learning how to do more things. So think of platformer games.
Skillful.
Yes.
Because games, it's very skillful.
Yes.
It's very competition in that game. So
Think of Mario or another platformer. Contra.
Contra, yes.
Yeah, so you remember playing it at first, you're horrible at
Yeah.
it. But you do it
die
over
so
and
many
over.
times, yeah.
And now, I mean, some levels of Mario, I could just go through and not even really look at the screen and know, okay, I
me
need to do
too.
this and do this
Listen
and do
to
this.
the rhythm. You just know what you're going to do.
Yeah. And so even with Contra, I'm sure you died many times.
Yes,
and you
yeah.
say, okay, we're going to get this down. So those platformer games are a perfect example of competence.
Yes.
You're getting better.
Yeah.
And in human nature, you want to feel
Feel
good.
better, yeah.
Yeah, you want to say, "Oh, I'm learning how to do something.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at this. I'm mastering this." Also, autonomy means you're in control.
Yes.
I'm in control of my decisions, and my decisions matter.
Yeah, because in real life,
Mm-hmm.
even you want to do that way, you just can't.
Yeah, you work for someone. You can't do what you
Yeah.
want. You got to do what they want. They have to do what
Yes,
their boss
yes.
wants. They got to do what the shareholders want. So it's not always what you
Yeah,
want.
it's depressing.
Yeah, but in games, you're in control. You're powerful.
You have your free land.
Yeah. And so the choices you make matter. They affect the world you're in. And so a lot of games like that would be like open world games.
Yes.
Means I could do whatever I want. I could do this mission or that
You are free?
mission.
For 3?
Yeah. I could go over here. I could destroy this, and it's going to have a consequence. I could do something good.
You can
it's gonna
unite
have
a
consequence.
kingdom.
Yes, you could unite a kingdom or break it apart.
Yes.
And so those are like the open world games. Grand Theft Auto, Skyrim, things like that. And so the last one, relatedness. Feeling like you matter. Not only to the world, but also to others.
It's like teamwork.
Multiplayer games.
Yeah.
So I play multiplayer games. Our decisions, I matter. Without me, they couldn't finish the boss.
Oh, like,
Without me, they can't get past the
like
level.
involved?
Yeah. I'm involved. They need me. I need them. I'm important not only to myself, but
That's
to other people.
yeah. That's why I always like to play healer.
Because you're important. They can't do
Yeah,
anything without you.
yes.
And so, a game that a lot of people get addicted to, World of Warcraft. And I think because it takes care of all 3 of those needs. So, last one, relatedness. It's a MMO. You work with a lot of other people.
Yes.
You do raids with a whole bunch of other people. And you matter. Without you, if you're not pulling your weight, everyone's going to die.
Yes.
So you matter. Autonomy. It's open world. You could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You could go over here. You could go over there.
You can do nothing.
You can do nothing. You matter.
Yes.
If you do nothing, nothing's going to happen, right? You could choose that. If you choose, I want to make money in World of Warcraft, you could farm. You could do different
Yeah.
things. You can make the money.
Yes.
You could be powerful in it. You could be weak. You could do whatever you want. You're on your own. You know, you're in control of yourself. And then, remember the other one? Competence.
Yes.
You get better. You start level 1. You can't do jack shit.
Yeah.
But then you get, you know, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 10, level 20, level 50, 60, 90. And now you're a master.
And you're old.
Yes. I know how to go into a dungeon. I know exactly what I need to do to boss this game. I know exactly what I need to do to be the best at this right here. I'm going to be the best mage. I'm going to be the best healer.
Yes.
And I mastered it. So that's why a lot of people get addicted to games like World of Warcraft. It takes care of like your 3 needs that you need to feel good.
Oh, so maybe these 3 elements decides if this is a good game.
Well, yeah. Yeah, if it makes you feel happy as a person, if it fulfills your need as a person, you're going to say, wow, this is a great game. I want to play it more.
Yes.
And I think that's a good thing. I think, you know, in life, especially in some cultures, like say Japanese cultures, the men work very hard. They have to work, you know, 60 plus hours at work every week. And then they have to go out and they have to spend more time drinking with their coworkers.
Yes.
And they have very little time for family. And so they might feel, oh, what I want to do doesn't matter here. I just got to keep doing this and this and this.
Yes.
That's why do you think a lot of games come out of Japan? There's a need for it. These people need to feel like they matter, even if it's only in this virtual world. Sometimes you want to be the evil guy. And I'd rather people be evil inside of a video game than in real life.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And so next week, I'm going to talk about the psychology behind mobile games. How mobile games get very addictive.
Oh, yes.
Because I know people that's like, oh, you know, it's
I
one
can
mobile
play
game.
it when I'm waiting the car or waiting something.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that next week and a few other things.
Okay.
And I want to thank everyone for joining us on the Wandering Gamer podcast. All right. I'm Dudy420, DUDIE 420.
Remember that.
And you are?
Pretty Girl LGS.
All right. Feel free to email us at fanmail at thewanderingamer.com. Look us up at thewanderingamer.com. Twitter at thewanderinG. We're on Facebook, iTunes. You can find our podcast. SoundCloud we're on now. I'm trying to get everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Take care.
Goodbye.